Good Saturday evening, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sophia Arzoza. Today, friends and family gathered on the streets of Charleston to see the motorcade honoring Officer Ryan MacCluen, who died in an accident Thursday night. News 2's Natalie Price spoke with MacCluen's family to learn more about who he was.
Around 7 o'clock on the night of February 15th, off-duty North Charleston police officer Ryan MacCluen left his mother's home.
See you later, bye, I love you. It's just, he never left without a kiss.
He was returning there when he was hit while riding his motorcycle on Latson Road. He passed away soon after.
No way I would say he was not coming back, but he can come back.
Just a few days later, Mark and Sean Kahn say they want people to remember who Ryan was, an old soul who would do anything to help others.
His default was to be compassionate and caring, and he would listen to your story. He would do everything he possibly could to help you.
They say Ryan truly loved his job and his community. The driver of the other vehicle involved, Whitney Brooks, is charged with felony driving under the influence involving death. Following the example they say was set by the families of the Emmanuel 9, the family says they'll forgive Brooks, whatever the toxicology report says.
I'm going to accept it for what it is. We still forgive her for what happened, and we're going to have to move on. But it's extremely difficult for me right now. But I've got faith that that is what I'm supposed to do.
Moving on includes remembering Ryan and what he stood for.
Even when things weren't great, he would always find something to work towards. He would always find a reason to be happy or to engage in something for a positive change. And I would ask that people do that. It doesn't cost you anything, doesn't require any other real effort, and you'll be surprised how different you will feel when you're just plain nice to people.
It's our hope and our prayer that somebody sees this and says, make a difference. Tell somebody you love them, somebody that you don't normally tell that to, because it might be the last time somebody hears that. Light will overcome darkness. And right now, it's a dark time, but we see the light.
The fallen officer will be laid to rest on Tuesday, February 20th. Viewing will begin at 10 a.m. and end at 1:30 p.m. at Bethany United Methodist Church in Somerville. The service will begin at 2:30 p.m. The burial will follow. Reporting in studio, Natalie Price, Count on 2.